Well, hello everybody. Welcome to She's World. My name is Sheila, but you can call me She. In today's episode, I will be making some beautiful shepherd's pie. If you're using ground beef, it's actually called cottage pie, but if you're using a lamb, it is called shepherd's pie because shepherds raise lamb. The ingredients we are going to be using here today, and I had to throw that lesson in because I actually got schooled by one of my subscribers and I figured I will share it as well. So, what we are going to be needing for our cottage pie today is going to be 5 pounds of ground meat. It looks like it's a lot, but I personally like a lot of meat in my dish, and so this is what I went for. I have a cup of celery, 1 cup of carrots, one large onion, and then I have some fresh rosemary and sage that I cut up into pieces, and then I have 2 bay leaves. I also have 1 cup of frozen peas and carrots. I love it at the flavor that it gives at the end of the pie. And then I have 1 cup of beef broth right here. I do have a tablespoon of black pepper, tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You know I love my heat. And then over here I have 1/3 cup of flour and then 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I will be using the potatoes right here as well. That's going to be my mashed potato topping. And then I will need 2 types of cheese that I use is mozzarella and cheddar. But if you want any type of cheese, go ahead and use it. And of course, because it's going to be in the oven, we need a bacon dish for that. We'll cook down our ground meat for about 10 minutes just to where we want it to be. After 10 minutes, make sure when you're cooking the ground meat, you're adding your seasoning. I went ahead to add my carrots, my celery, and my onions. And of course, as I've always been preaching, season every layer. So I went ahead to season this because when you season every layer, what happens is that anytime you take a bite of anything, you honestly taste every deliciousness. I also did add a tablespoon of ground garlic or minced garlic to it. It's very important as well. And then I added my tablespoon of tomato paste, cooked it down for a minute, and then I added the flour. I cooked it down for a minute as well. I did add a cup of red wine. Red wine really cooks down, and so you don't really have to worry about having alcohol taste in it. But if you don't want it, add 2 cups of beef stock instead of adding 1 cup of the red wine to it, and your dish is going to turn out beautiful as well. Don't forget to add your 2 bay leaves as well because it will give it a beautiful fragrance. This whole place was smelling so good, we couldn't wait for this beautiful meal to be ready. And this is really it. Your sauce is ready. Your ground beef is ready. I like the thickness that I have right now. This is the consistency I actually want. If you find that is a bit runny, you can add a little bit flour to it. And since it's ready, I went ahead to add my cup of frozen peas and carrots to it. This does not need any cooking, so I just turned the stove off and then that was it. We were done. My pot was actually a bit heavy, so of course I recruited the services of our taster. I figured since he's going to taste it, he may as well help me finish it. So he did come over to help me pour everything in the bacon dish. Thank you so much, taster. We genuinely appreciate your effort in helping this food come to light. So he did a wonderful job though. Look at that. He is leveling everything up. He knows what this is because it's going inside his belly. All right, enough rambling. So we were done here. I do have a recipe for the mashed potato that I already have on the channel, so you can look at that. So we put our mashed potatoes on top, and for presentation, I went ahead to um, make these beautiful lines on top. Back in Ghana, we called it down, 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 across, across, across. So you get the concept. And then I did put the cheese on top, and that was it. We put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, more so till the cheese is beautifully brown because everything is cooked through. So all at this point you're looking for is that beautiful color at the top there. And this was done. This was delicious. This was so amazing. I am so sorry that we actually forgot to get the taster to taste because again we were so hungry, but this is it. This was done, bubbling, still hot from the oven, absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to see recipes like this. Bye everyone, thank you for watching.